Hello. It's been a while, but welcome back nonetheless. And yeah, so last episode, sort of channel update thing, I made this tunnel, and yeah, I think today we're going to make a building attaching to it, and maybe like a road over there. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna go hollow out that hill, and yeah, I'll get into a time lapse. So I've hollowed this all out. As you can see, if I break any of these blocks, it'll just open to air. So yeah, it's nice and hollowed out. But yeah, now we need some windows. I think that light blue is probably the way to go here. Let's see. Oh yeah, that casts a pretty nice shadow. Hold on, let me get rid of these. Oh, I really like that. It adds a nice bit of like ambience. So yeah, I think we're gonna keep the light blue, but okay, so maybe we can make it like a wraparound window. I'm just centering it here. Maybe we can make it like a wraparound window. Yeah, just on the top here we can place some glass and oh yeah, we'll get rid of this tree. The leaves will despawn. But yeah, that way we get more light, and then like down the other side as well. So we've run into a slight problem. It just doesn't really sit right. Like, okay, so yeah, let's get rid of it. It can just go on like the sunrise side and like the top. But it won't work on this side. We're gonna have to do something else here. So let's just fill this back in, and yeah, I reckon we could add like a diagonal orange window. I don't know, like orange because it's kind of like the sunset, and this is the sunset side. Maybe one to uh, but yeah, right. Let's take a look at what that looks like from the inside. Ooh, quite a bit of contrast. I mean, they are like complementary colors. They're on complete opposite sides of the color wheel, so that'd explain why. Let's see what it looks like. A little. Oh, that did nothing. Hold on. Oh, that is not as much light as I thought it would be. Hold on. Let me just go back a bit. I reckon it's because it's like the hill is. Yeah, that's blocked right out, isn't it? Yeah, it's only just hitting it on the corner there. Oh yeah, that explains a lot. Okay. Well, I mean that's okay. I mean, it's still a nice window for like the afternoon. But we weren't going to be able to really see the sunset anyway with that hill there. Yeah, this is definitely a sunrisey type of field. Hold on. I don't really like the orange. How about purple? But purple's more of like an analogous color. It might work better. Oh, that I actually like that quite a bit. Yeah, it goes a lot better than the orange, if I'm being quite honest. Uh, Purple it is. Hold on. I'm gonna go into a time lapse. I'll just set it to sunrise. That is not how commands work. I'm just going to set it to sunrise. And yeah, we'll pop into a time lapse and see how that looks. So, cleaned up the inside a bit. Yeah, I went for smooth sandstone on the inside, and I also added like some like furniture and stuff. So I've got a kitchen area, and like the floor is stripped wood, so I think that's nice. And there's this like little nook with like a bed and a lantern, and yeah, bookshelves, and it looks pretty good at night. So let me just see, the lantern glows like really nicely, and yeah, like the oven, I've got lava. I try my best. Okay, it doesn't look that much like an oven, but give me a break. But yeah, and then could have some like storage over here, maybe like barrels or barrels. But yeah, down here I've got like an aquarium, and yeah, but yeah, haven't finished this down here. This is going to be you'll see. Yeah. So gone for like this pattern with like the sea lanterns, and kind of looks cool. It's got a nice reflection going on. But yeah, you'll see what's down here. You'll see. So it was starting to get a little cluttered, so I just wanted to keep the ground plain, so I didn't add the rug. Because look, there's also there's green here. I don't know how there's green here, but there is. So I'm just going to let the ground everything. That was a pun. It was a bad pun. But yeah, I've got these lights. I saw them somewhere online, but I forgot where. So this was a while ago. I saw them. If I remember, I'll somehow let you know. I don't know. But yeah, I've also added this like seating area. And up here, nothing much has changed. Yeah. This area, I think we can put some barrels in it. I think that would look best, because it is looking a little empty here as compared to like the cluttered exterior. So like exterior, like the rest of the interior. Yeah, let's add some barrels. And yeah, let's add a chest for good measure, just so it's not all barrels. Yeah, a chest can go there. And yeah, that's that. I think it looks pretty good there. That's a good amount of clutter. Yeah. Oh, and I did like change this bit up a bit, so there's no more dirt there. And I did have to switch up the exterior a bit, but I think that looks okay. Right? Yeah, that looks okay. In fact, I might just take this, and would it look good if I did something like this? 'Cause that makes it kind of like less rectangular, more like it's got a like point to it now. So I think that might look good. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll just do the rest of these. And that's what it looks like. Yeah, kind of looks like a spinal column, but aside from that, it looks okay. I mean, it already looked like a spinal column. So yeah, let me know what you think, and let's do a little bit of work on it. So I finished making it, and I'm kind of disappointed. It's a pool room. It's got a pool, and it's really rectangular, and it's grey, and it does this for some reason. It's like a sphere, I don't know why it does that, but I don't really like it, if I'm being quite honest. Not just the sphere, the whole room. It's really bland. I don't like it. Take a look upstairs. Like, up here, it's all, like, round, because it's on, like, the inside of a hill that was carved out. But then you come back down here, and it's a rectangle. It's really boring. Gonna have to do something about that. So I've tried this thing. It's like, it's called like rimstone that I'm basing it off of. It forms like in caves. It kind of looks like the aquifers added in the recent updates that I may or may not know how to update this world to. It's kind of stuck in 1.15. But yeah, maybe if I do something like this, we could save it. Probably not in this, because this is like dead coral. I mean, yeah, so maybe like in a different. Maybe if I think I'll just redo the entire color scheme to match it upstairs, like all this quartz and spruce. I think I'm just gonna have to do the same thing downstairs. This is gonna be a lot. Basically, so yeah, I'm ripping the entire thing up and redoing it. Alright, let's get into a time lapse. So previously it was all grey and rectangular and boring, and it's still rectangular, but I think the upstairs colour palette suits it a lot better. Now, the ceiling does need some work, as do like the walls, specifically like underwater, and the pool floor. I think we could add some stained glass, but yeah. I did also add like a little spa bit over here, hot tub, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but maybe I think now we can add some glass. I think we'll just go with the blue. Yeah, I think there's a reason people paint the floors of pools blue. It does look a lot better than any of the other colours I tried. But yeah, now as for the walls, we've got a few options here. We've got spruce, got like maybe birch. We could also go with just sandstone like the rest of them, or we could go with spruce planks. I'm kind of undecided, but just like leave a comment below. What do you think looks best? Yeah, so I think that's gonna have to do it for today though. We've done a lot of work. We've made this pool room for one, which was kind of a disaster, but I think I salvaged it. And the room upstairs. But yeah. See you next episode.